What's up, webmasters? My name is Jason. I'm joined by Richie, and you're tuning in to another episode of What's That SEO Chat. Now, it's a new year, it's 2013, and we're here to help you make the most out of your website to see those page one results, as well as just ultimately more conversions online. Now, since it's the beginning of the year, we're going to start at the very basics, and then as we progress with What's That, we're going to start plugging more of the technical abilities that need to be in place to see you on page one. Now, the very basics, the first thing you want to do is optimize your website for keyword relevancy. And you do that in a few specific areas. One of them is your title tag. The other one is in your content. Now, in your title tag, it's quite simply you want to have just the keyword placement there. You don't want to have a lot of variations of your keyword as to avoid duplication or duplicate, term relevancy or term repetitiveness. But you do want to have the keywords in place in the title tag, as well as typically in your meta description. Now, your meta description is usually what is found, if you go to Google, it's the body of text under the link there. And we really, ultimately, you want to have a keyword there, but you really want that to be a call to action. So Google will see your keyword there and it'll support your relevancy on site, but you also more so want it to be a call to action, something that draws the user of Google in to click on that link and visit your site. Now, I mentioned keyword placement, and that not only goes in the title tag, but it goes in another place. Where does it go, Richie?
We always want your keywords to be in your content. And, we always say that keywords shouldn't be just stuffed into content. That's really poor choice in SEO because, at the crux of all of this, all the work that you're doing in order to get page one results, you're really looking to provide the user with good experience. So what you need to do is make sure, we call it the run approach at content. You need to make sure that content is relevant, unique, and natural. So those three things will really determine good quality content and make sure that you have your keywords in a way that appears, in a natural way. You want it to be read and almost invisible to the reader. So you look at it and you're going to have content, as Jason said, in the meta description. And that meta description should mainly be a call to action. You can throw a keyword in there if it sounds natural. Now, once you get someone on your site, you're going to want that content to be fleshed out in a way that really just appears like it's there for the user experience. But bear in mind those opportunities that you have to place keywords in positions that Google's crawlers will see as a great keyword. So you'll look at for that you'll look at headers. Anytime you have an H1 tag, it's an excellent time to use a keyword. Within the body of the text, you want maybe around at least 250 to 400 words of content for the crawlers to crawl, because that's what they're really going to see as a relevant and unique page. And then you're going to also want to avoid, you don't want to have too much content that's just repeated over and over again. So you're going to avoid duplicate content. You're really going to want to make that content unique page by page. And so every page has a different meta description, a different title tag, and ultimately different content, because you want each user to be able to have a unique and a telling experience on that particular URL.
So now, with all this in place, you have your keywords in the title tag, you have a great call to action as your meta description, and you have your keywords in the content with unique, relevant, and natural reading content. All of those elements will put you well on your way to seeing the level of conversions you want. Tune in next time to another episode of What's That SEO Chat. And don't wait for us to cover a topic. If you have a question or something you want us to cover, go ahead and drop a comment below, and we'll address it in the next episode. For more information, go to SEOhouse.com. A few stutters in the beginning, but it's fine. You can tell I just was like, whatever.
I thought it was fine.